X and Y, um, Nordic film, somewhat strange proposition for the taste of this viewer, anyway. But trying to be a merit finder, not a fault finder, which is what we should all do, because that's a path to happiness, to a better life. If we're negative, it it doesn't work. Research shows happier, more positive people have better lives, professional, private. They live longer when they get sick. Now, with the pandemic, that's that's something to to think hard about. So when they get sick, they stay for shorter periods, and they are less likely to get sick on the whole. And so we have the advice of Shakespeare. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Hamlet, and more. Aside from that, and besides, it's not just a question of orientating so that we see the merits of this film. It does have, if we compare it with the Avengers, with the films in that zone, which are predominant, that's what they have to make in order to be successful at the box office. Movies based on cartoons, sequels upon sequels, Fast and the Furious 20. Maybe they reach only 12, but I think I've read somewhere that I'm not interested in this kind of movies, so I don't know, but I think they reached 9. Did they? So anyway, this is thought-provoking. This is dealing with dark sides of our being. With it's, I don't know if revolutionary is the word. It's probably not, because we've been here before. But it's about artists and actors trying to work around making a movie, but without a script, which is hard for some. They don't like it. Others like it. It allows them to give expression to desires, to sexual impulses in many cases, animal animal sides of their beings too. I'm thinking of this notion that the artist is the actor and the artist. So the artist is supposed to be a female wolf in discussions they have from the very beginning, a discussion about what do you see yourself as. I mean, what's, if you'd be an animal, what would be? And he says a coyote, and for her he imagines her as a female wolf, and then they make love, or just have sex. Maybe making love is a bit different. I'm not sure here what is happening, and if it is happening, if it's not one imagining or both imagining this as taking place for real. And they have furs, wolf furs on the head, or tail. There is no nudity, and it's beautiful nudes we're talking about. And there is also the acting off stage. It's well known that some great actors and actresses decide to extend into their life the roles. That is, if they prepare for one role, they try, in order to be as close to perfect as possible on the screen, on the set, to bring it into their life. I think I've read about Daniel Day-Lewis in connection with My Left Foot, one of his first masterpieces in terms of performance. And then is it also, I'm making this up, or is it Eddie Redmayne, when he had to act in a wheelchair? Stephen Hawking. Anyway, that happens, and here they somehow there's the film within the film, and it's interesting to observe their work in what is indeed an interesting, intriguing, challenging at times. There's some personages I personally didn't like.